Well, hello there, and welcome to another episode of Spotlight on Stage. Are you ready for your weekly theatre fix? Because if you are, you're in the right place. This is where I am every Monday, bringing you the latest theatre news and a guide to what's on stage this week across Greater Manchester. I'm going to start the show today, though, with a great big congratulations to the people at Hope Mill Theatre. Yes, I got so excited to hear they bagged the Fringe Theatre of the Year award at this year's Stage Awards last week. Well done to Joe, Will, and the rest of the team. And of course, it is in its 10th year, Hope Mill, based in Ancoats. It's a fantastic theatrical venue. It's really put Greater Manchester on the map and transformed it into one of the UK's most dynamic producing houses. Really is deserved. I know they had a lot of competition for this one, but as I say, rightly so, they picked up that fantastic gong and they gave a brilliant speech as well, which really talked of the struggles that fringe theatres have and really encouraged people to support venues, grassroots venues that are at risk of closing if they don't have that support. So good on you, Hope Mill Theatre. I think they're still celebrating, and rightly so. They've got a great season coming up as well in 2026. So do get on to our website to check out some of the amazing productions that are coming at Hope Mill Theatre. Now, talking of amazing productions and real showstoppers, The Choir of Man is coming back to Manchester, and you could be starring in it. Now, that isn't exaggerating because it's coming to the Opera House in May, and they have said they want a jungle choir community. Now, what does that mean? Well, basically, they're inviting local choirs to take part on stage in the Choir of Man. If you've ever seen the show before, it is set in an on-stage pub. It is the best trip to your local you will ever had because you've got nine extraordinary guys combining beautiful harmonies and foot stomping sing alongs with world tap dance and soulful storytelling. Now, the jungle is open to audiences before the show, so you can actually go in the pub. You can also go during the interval too and get yourself a drink on the actual stage. So, how is this going to work? Well, if you are lucky enough to be one of those choirs, you're going to be invited to attend the opening night performance and take part in the final moments of the show. You're going to get loads of other offers as well. It's going to be a fantastic experience. So, if you're in a choir and you think we are totally up for that and we can definitely do it, then do send an email to Arthur Curry at atgentertainment.com. And let's see, it could be you. But don't worry, if you are not in a choir, you can still go and see that fabulous show. It's on at the Opera House from the 5th to the 9th of May, and it is a good one. Now, talking of good ones, what is on at theatres across Greater Manchester this week? Well, let's take a look. Over at the Palace Theatre, we have got The Bodyguard. It opens tonight. Yes, the award-winning smash hit musical is back, and it's starring international leading actor Sidonie Smith as Rachel Marin and Olivier Award-nominated Adam Garcia as Frank Farmer. You'll know him from Coyote Ugly as well, one of my favorite all-time films. I have actually interviewed Adam, and that interview is going to be winging its way to you on the Isle of Manchester Facebook theatre page very, very soon. So do watch out for that. Of course, you will know the film starring Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston, all about Frank Farmer, who is hired as a bodyguard to protect the superstar Rachel Marin from an unknown stalker. They've got some great songs in here. You've got Queen of the Night, One Moment in Time, Saving All My Love, and of course, one of the greatest hit songs of all time, I Will Always Love You. If you want to catch it, then it runs until Saturday, the 31st of January. Talking of classic movies, well, you can't get any more classic than Singing in the Rain. It has made the Royal Exchange its home since before Christmas, and this week it's its final week here in Manchester. We're absolutely gutted about this. It has been a sellout, and there are no tickets left. Now, do not worry too much about this because there may be some returns. All you need to do is check the box office and you could be one of the lucky ones. If you can go and see it, definitely do. I highly recommend it. The cast are amazing, the dancing is fantastic, and of course it rains in the round. If you want a little bit of a sneak peek, then have a look at this. Such a great musical. I absolutely loved it. Now, we talked about Hope Mill Theatre earlier, and congratulations to the guys over there. Well, this week we see a musical icon step foot on Hope Mill's stage. It is, of course, the rhinestone lady herself, Dolly Parton. Well, not the real one, but it is the Dolly Show. And I tell you what, it doesn't get any better than this. As seen on BBC and ITV, The Dolly Show has decades of Dolly with a live band. Yes, it's been on This Morning, it's been on Lorraine, it's been on ITV London, so many places. And behind it is West End star Kelly O'Brien, the world number one Dolly Parton tribute. She's even endorsed by the Parton family and has worked as Dolly's body double. She tours internationally with the Dolly Show. It is a theatrical concert experience and it will span Dolly's legacy from the 60s to the present day. So you can imagine Jolene's in there, 9 to 5 is in there, and Here You Come Again. It's one night only, the 24th of January at Hope Mill. So catch it if you can. Elsewhere over at Lowry, we've got a couple of productions to watch this week. I'm going to start with To Kill a Mockingbird, which is over at the Lyric Theatre. It is an award-winning stage adaptation of a best-selling American novel, Aaron Sorkin, about racial injustice and childhood innocence. It's become a Broadway and West End sensation on stage with star-studded sellout seasons. It tells the story of successful lawyer Atticus Finch, who encourages kindness and empathy in his children, but is pushed to the limits when he resolves to uncover the truth in a town that seems determined to hide it. It's set in Alabama in 1934, and it was inspired by novelist Harper Lee's own childhood. This is very powerful, it's moving, and it's got some great acting in there. It runs at Lowry until Saturday, the 24th of January. From drama to a comedy thriller, because over in the Keys Theatre, you've got Murder at Midnight. Now, this is something that you probably haven't seen quite like on stage before because it is a deliciously twisted crime caper like no other. It is a farcical. You will laugh out loud in this one. And as I say, it really is a killer night out, and it stars some national favourites from our TV screens: Jason Durr from Heartbeat, Susie Blake from Coronation Street, Max Bowden from EastEnders, and Katie McGlynn, of course, from Coronation Street as well. It's all about Johnny the Cyclops, a notorious gangster, his glamorous wife, his trigger-happy sidekick, his mum, a jittery carer, and a vicar who's hiding something, and even a nervous burglar who's dressed as a clown. I told you it's a murder mystery with a difference, and it will keep you guessing until the final stroke of midnight. I interviewed Max Bowden about this, and it is coming soon, that interview. And I can tell you, it sounds like a brilliant production. It's on at the Lowry from tonight until Saturday, the 24th of January. And that's it for this week. So if you want to see any of those productions I've just mentioned, all you need to do is head to our website to book your tickets. It's ilovemanchester.com/theatre. You can find other interviews on there and also lots of information and reviews. But I'll be back with more Spotlight on Stage next Monday. Have a great week till then. Bye for now.